Once, there was a man who had a habit of getting angry at every little thing. One day, he came to the Buddha seeking advice. He said, "Buddha, people irritate me all the time. I get so angry, and I can't control it. What should I do?" The Buddha listened attentively and then asked the man, "Let me ask you a question. When someone gives you a gift and you choose not to accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" The man replied, "If I do not accept the gift, then it still belongs to the person who offered it." The Buddha nodded and said, "Exactly so. Similarly, when someone brings you their anger, if you choose not to accept it, then it remains with them." The man was puzzled and asked, "But how can I not accept someone's anger when they direct it at me?" The Buddha explained, "When someone tries to give you their anger, if you remain calm and do not react in anger yourself, then you do not accept their anger. It stays with them. But if you respond with anger, then you accept their anger and it becomes yours as well. This is how anger always harms, whether it is yours or someone else's." Reflecting on these words, the man understood that his anger was indeed harming him and others. From that day onward, he practiced the Buddha's teaching diligently. He learned to respond with patience and understanding instead of reacting with anger. Over time, he found that not only did his own life become more peaceful, but he also influenced others positively by not adding to their anger. This story illustrates the Buddha's wisdom on how anger harms both the person who experiences it and those around them, emphasizing the importance of cultivating patience and compassion in our interactions with others. A lesson from the core message of the story, highlighting the Buddha's teachings on the detrimental effects of anger and the transformative power of patience and compassion. It emphasizes how anger, if not managed wisely, can harm both oneself and others, contrasting it with the wisdom of non-reactivity and understanding. Buddha suggested several methods to control anger. They are, number 1, mindfulness. Cultivate awareness of your emotions, especially anger, as it arises. Recognize its presence without allowing it to overpower your thoughts and actions. Number 2, patience and forbearance. Practice patience in challenging situations. Understand that patience doesn't mean suppressing anger but rather responding calmly and wisely. Number 3, compassion. Cultivate compassion towards oneself and others. Recognize that everyone experiences suffering and difficulties, which can help soften feelings of anger. Number 4, right understanding. Develop a clear understanding of the causes and conditions that lead to anger. Recognize that anger often stems from unmet expectations, attachment, or ignorance. Number 5, non-attachment. Understand that clinging to expectations and desires fuels anger. Practice non-attachment and acceptance of things as they are. Number 6, skillful communication. Practice right speech. Avoid harsh or hurtful words that can escalate conflict and anger. Instead, communicate with kindness and clarity. Number 7, meditation. Regular practice cultivates a calm mind and greater self-awareness, reducing the intensity and frequency of angry reactions. Number 8, forgiveness. Releasing grudges and resentment frees one from the burden of anger and promotes emotional healing. These methods collectively promote emotional well-being and peaceful coexistence with oneself and others, aligning with the path to enlightenment as taught by Buddha.